Hello, CNG 132. Let's see, for this week, going into the weekend, make sure you're getting the discussions post in. Those discussions, I know we got some of us got a late start with the book, but make sure you're posting your first discussion fairly soon, not waiting until Sunday to do your first post and your two replies. Make sure you get those replies into at least two different people. Try for two different people. I know just Mark and Michael. Mike just posted, but make sure to get those responses and that initial post in. With the weekly reading, let's see, I think I already had it open. Yeah, so with the weekly reading, make sure you are getting the lab one done and submitted. The screen once you're done with it, it should just submit over a grade over into D2L. Also, make sure when you're going through each week's work in the assignments, you are doing these projects, and all the projects listed are the ones to do. Today we're doing 1, 2, 3, project 1, 2, and 3. Yes, out of order. I just saw that. Um, with those hands-on projects, simply by looking in the back of the book, 1-5-D, and this for chapter 1 will bring us there. Basically, follow the directions. Um, it is extremely close to the online, um, to where you need to go. I know it's changed just slightly, so pay attention to that. With the Microsoft Security Scanner, it should be ran on a virtual machine. Or if you do it on your home computer, that's fine too. But make sure you're probably trying to do most of these projects on a virtual machine. Let's see, how to get an ISO. Simply by going to, feel free to look at this one. I just usually Google it every time. I do front range, and then I do on the hub and send it in a Google search, and it comes to the right results. Basically, your sign-in is going to be your student email. So mine is george at student.cccs.edu. I sign in. I should have access to Windows 10 Education Edition, which is basically Windows, an Ultimate Edition of Windows 10. They are working on access to VMware, so I'm not sure if it's there yet, but they are working on some sort of VMware system. If you have VM Workstation 12, that's great. Player will work for some of, yeah, Player should work for our purposes. And even, what's the other one I listed in the lab? VirtualBox will work. Any sort of VM will work, because this is where most of your work for this class when we're doing projects should be done, is in a virtual machine. Some of these components, the software we download, some of them do wreak havoc on a real machine, so it's best done in a virtual environment. If you have any questions on how to get to on the hub, let me know. It's pretty straightforward. Even choosing what I want to download, fairly straightforward. I would recommend that you save these to a cloud device, and then also snippet the key code so you can also save that to a cloud device so you always have access to that. Let's see, the final thing I want to bring up is make sure you do the week 1 quiz before Sunday at midnight. The quizzes, there's no redos on those, or I should say, there's no excuses for being late. We had the entire week to take the quiz. So make sure we go out to the quizzes and do those. If you have any questions as we go into the weekend, feel free to reach out. I should be behind the computer today, most of tomorrow, and partially on the weekends. If you need to get a hold of me, remember, click the mail button. Left side will page, right side will send me an email, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.